You have to tell people who you are, but don't overtell them. And so that's what I've been a big fan of. You know, on my vehicle, I have the big Southern Web Developer on there, but it doesn't say Southern Web Developer, website design, logo design, app design, software design. It doesn't say that on the vehicle. The vehicle just lets you know who I am, and I keep it moving. That's it. And you know, so I look at that vehicle as a business card, as a billboard. It's a moving billboard. And I've sold a lot of stuff by it because I'm not over telling people what I do.
Well, I think that's the greatest thing of the market nowadays is you don't have to be on the main street
Yeah.
for your business to be successful. Like Leanna's on the back street,
Yeah.
you know, but you can do advertising through, you know, all of these things like websites and, you know, basically people can find you other ways. We've talked about yard signs. We've talked about car wraps. We've talked about, you know, websites or stuff like that. And if you can create a bigger platform
Yeah.
without being on the road, I would much rather, like I bought $400,000 for this building, I would much rather put $400,000 into the internet than the building.
Yeah.
If I had to do it all over again, that would be my drive.
Absolutely.
And like you said, basically, I don't think we understand our platform is everyone.
Yeah.
You know, all eyes, all the time. And, you know, far as like going for the thought of branding, where you said was so important is it's not about you, it's about the people you're going to serve.
Yeah, it's about... When I consult with companies, they're so hypnotized by their own jargon. And they're like, on our website, I want to put this big, long word that their consumer is not going to talk about. They're not going to type that in when they're searching for that. You know, if you specialize in, you know,
Car remodels.
Yeah, or astronomical dynamic roofing, is your customer going to type that in?
Right.
No.
Right.
They're going to type in
Roof repair.
That's it. Roof repair in the city they're located in.
Right.
At tops. They don't have that much time to remember all of that. And so you want to make it to where you're easy to find. So there's other marketing companies in the city that we live in. There's other web developers in the city. Most people only know my company, and that's because it's clear what I do.
Right. I don't know of any other company because I don't see any other company advertising. Now, most of the time when you talk to people, it's kind of like flooring. They're like, "Oh, I did it myself. I did, you know."
That's
and
right.
I'm like, "Well, that's funny because I still have never heard of you."
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, you got to kind of think about like who's saying hello to you that's a stranger?
Absolutely.
What phone call came in that
Absolutely.
you've never met? You know, if you're just dependent on your friends to brand you, if you're dependent on your family to brand you, then that's kind of a shallow plan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My tagline is, if you want more leads, we got what you need.
It's good.
And that's a conversation starter, because somebody could say, well, what do you got? Well, now we can start a conversation, and I can tell you about all the things that we can do for you.
Right. And work it into their budget.
Absolutely.